Here we are at the Canadian Museum for Human Rights. It is a sunny, nice day in Winnipeg. Very excited to see what this is all about.
Here, anything at all.
150. Ashley, how do you feel?
I'm pretty excited. Don't know what to expect.
So we just got into the first portion of the Human Rights Museum.
Dans notre quotidien, qu'on donne un sens aux droits humains.
All human rights are linked.
So, let's all take part in the conversation.
There's Nellie McClung, a journalist and prominent activist. Irene Parlby, an organizer and the first president of the United Farm Women's Association. Henrietta Muir-Edwards, a legal expert and founder of the National Council of Women of Canada. And Louise McKinney, the first woman elected to the Alberta legislature. In March 1928, their case goes before Canada's Supreme Court. In a crushing decision, the court rules against the famous spy. The women are undeterred. Emily Murphy writes to her co-petitioners, the Privy Council in England. On October 18, 1929, after several days of debate, Lord Chancellor Sankey reads the decision.
The exclusion of women from all public offices is a murder with days more barbarous than ours.
So we have an exhibit here, a small cube devoted to the missing Indigenous population, more specifically the missing female Indigenous population. Bringing awareness to that. This is called the Red Dress Project. And it's interesting because this installation was actually also at my school, at MacEwan University. We had a red dress installation there as well. Interactive aspect to this one, so let's play along here. So all the First World War soldiers were able to vote because they wanted pro-military. So the exhibit here is called Taking the Cake. It's the right to same-sex marriage. And so they've compiled some photos here, like a cake.
So we're just here having a look at this section, Taking the Cake, and I was just kind of impressed that we have something from 1974. So usually when you're talking about same-sex marriage, it's more modern day. So it's kind of nice. They look happy.
Here in residential schools.
One day, one of the brothers came over. Asking what size mom she's going to wear. Christmas holidays were gone. Bobby Orr was born. I know how to skate in circles.
Looking at the Chinese Canadians area here, and we're looking at the map as to where the Chinese people settled in Canada. And we're going over here. And oh!
None. But the reality is we're talking about I'm looking behind you for the years, 1923, and we weren't even part of the scene. We were still deciding whether or not to come on board at that point.
Vision for all, so rights of people with disabilities.
Respirer. Breathing. Packing. spent the best part of my childhood on this river.
His name is Quinnipiac. Well past 80, he's seen his world transformed.
I was gonna say, we didn't get to do it in Iqaluit, so we're doing it now.
Yeah, we're living vicariously through
where they were born, using the skills that enabled Inuit to survive.
This one's Inuit rights in the north. Underground Railroad, escape from oppression.
Des griffes cruelles et sans pitié d'un propriétaire d'esclaves.
And here we see Louis Riel. We were at his house yesterday.
Reserve on the other side, and they're going to build a hydro dam. So who did he turn to? He turned to Métis again, landless.
Run! Get back here! To the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms and how we protect our human rights. Friend alert!
Yeah.
Lots of ramps.
Walking ramps.
Now, why do you think that is, Ashley?
I don't know. Well, I just said that maybe it's about how it's supposed to make you soak in what you're seeing in between the places, and that the road is long to justice.
Metaphor. Fundamental link between human rights and peace. There will be peace on earth when the rights of all are respected. Now we are going up to the Tower of Hope because there's a really good view of the Forks there. Oh. Our GPS is getting busy.
Here's our ride.
Yeah, this is our ride. Woo!
Oh. Uh-oh.
Should I jump?
No! Oh, regrets.
Alright, and a great view of the Forks here. Very, very nice. Alrighty, now we're leaving the Human Rights Museum. It was very educational and I would highly recommend anybody to come here. Very, very interesting. And now we're on to the next adventure. Oh.
You know what's amazing is that I heard the...
No, I was really hoping she wouldn't.
Yeah,
no.
I did.
Alrighty, so we're just passing the Forks National Historical Site. We're right over there. Human Rights Museum. We were just there. Wow. Amazing. Small world.
So generally not met with that much excitement. It was actually super interesting and really, really kind of humbling to walk through and see some of the struggles.
Yeah, most definitely.
Lots of history of lots of different struggles is the best word to put it. But yeah, it was really, really nice. Beautiful building, beautiful architecture.
Yes, yes.
Enjoyed it.
Definite must see. On our way to the train museum. Stops. On the way to the train museum, we found a candy store in a train. Yeah, I'm just training myself up for the museum. Get it?
There's our candy. Hey, how's it going? It's not bad. Yummy. Mmm.
We're in the fanciest train station I've seen. And this is also connected to the museum. Alrighty, so we're at the Winnipeg Railway Museum.
So we just stopped into the train station and I'm waiting to go for lunch, and I think she's noticed that I'm not sitting next to her anymore. And she's coming. She's coming slowly. And she was waiting for a train?
Well, to open up with our first time ever grand entry, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to our host drum for that. And, you know, one thing I want to do is we're going to wait one verse, eh? Ready? I need a list of all the drum system. I don't mix them up. So, you know, when we do a grand entry, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times when we do that grand entry, we wait that one verse before the original flag for us as indigenous people makes the way in. And that one verse is to acknowledge the ones that are up there in heaven, the spirit world. We acknowledge them with that first verse. After that first verse and they've been acknowledged, then we bring in all the other dancers led by our Eagle Staffs, the original flag for us as First Nation people. So with that being said, for those of you that can, to town, one Eagle Spirit.
I moved over.
So it's a beautiful day in Winnipeg.
Going the wrong way!
We'll get there, girl, don't worry. We're headed to the Forks.
At the Forks Market. So it's inside the building, 7 to 11 every day, and you got fresh bread, kitchen meals, convenience stores, everything you'd need. And most importantly, yogurt covered pretzel. Walking along and what's this? Driving force?
Oh,
Ashley!
Hi. Did you know I have a side job?
Oh,
Here
but I
at the Driving
didn't.
Force kiosk in the San Juan Hotel.
Very
And,
nice. Look
we're
at
having
look
a
at
good. I
this.
know.
Very nice.
I know, they didn't spare a penny,
Wow.
did they?
No.
So, are you renting something or what? Because I gotta get back to work.
Just your love
Oh, okay.
and companionship on the road. Can I rent that?
So that'll be $45.99 an hour.
You know what? For you, I'll do it. My credit card.
That's ridiculous.
The Driving Force party, and it's just starting to gear up. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
Oh look, there's our truck in the background.
I know. They have great service here.
Almost
In your
definitely.
truck.
Right around. Hey guys, so we're here with Amber Balkan, a NASCAR driver, super girl, cool, girl power. Can you tell us when you started driving and what brought you to it?
For sure. So I started racing go-karts when I was 10 years old on dirt, and then I raced mini sprints and then full-size sprint cars on dirt. And last year I switched over to NASCAR, where I became the first Canadian female to win a NASCAR race in the USA. So now I'm kind of trying to just build upon that and put Winnipeg on the map. I know you girls have been all over Canada, which is so cool. Something I need to do. I race mostly in the States, so I haven't got to see much of Canada, but I'm excited to be learning more about it from you girls.
The Driving Force party, and Ashley, how are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. There's a great crowd here in Winnipeg.
Yes.
So we've enjoyed chatting with everyone and just kind of enjoying letting our hair down a little bit.
Yeah, and enjoying that Driving Force family.